Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1992 Lime Rock Pro Cheerleaders. This is the first series, or what they call the preview issue, which is the basketball team dancers. And this was a box, really, the reason that I opened this box was because I wanted to hunt down the inserts that came in them. I'd never encountered them. Well, I've encountered them outside, like through eBay, but I don't know how they came through packs. So they had holographically stamped promo cards. They had autograph cards. They have instant winner cards. I was curious to see what that was all about. And so that was for the uncut sheet, the famous uncut sheet. And then they also had one instant winners for autographed game balls. And so that's what I was looking for. These are the way that the packs look. And the box actually pretty cool, where all the way around the outside they have portions of the cards. It's the backs of the cards and the front of the cards. So that is what they, let's see, is it? Looks like, yeah, it looks like it was, these are the front three cards, this is the back of those same three cards. The set, there's not a lot other than the inserts, and I didn't get any inserts. I'll just lay that out right at the front, out front, which is too bad because that's the whole reason I got the box. But the box goes pretty quickly because it's not a very big set. There are only 44 cards. There are cards 1 through 41, and then there are checklist cards for the Minnesota Reebok Performance Team, the Philadelphia Sixers Dream Team, and then they also have the Washington Bullets, which almost looks like they should be for the Chicago Bulls. But the set is comprised of the three teams, and the way that the photos were provided is very distinct between the three. So the Minnesota Reebok team, these are all in action shots, which I think this is the kind of the highlight. What I wish for the cards, because on the card back, you know, they have it laid out pretty well. I like how it's laid out. I think that it works. And you can see that the shots are actually really good on the card back. I wish that they had a bigger shot of for the portraits, and then this could have been the card front for all three teams. But you know, it's the teams provided the images. So like for Washington, almost all of them are portraits against a school backdrop, a school portrait backdrop, and they have the two uniforms. They have their red and their blue uniforms. And then the jackets, is it three? I think three of them, the team members have the jackets on. It's 2 and 3. Yeah, so three team members have jackets on them. And the shots are really good portraits of all the dance team members. But the ones that I like the most personally are the 76ers, where a couple of them are actually exterior shots, or there's more interest. Most of them are against the white backdrop, which really highlights the shots of the players, the dancers, I should say team members. And you know, it does a really good job of highlighting. This is the one where a true professional artist was actually taking the shots, and so they came through really well. It's fun to come across these that have the different backdrops, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward. So while I like these, I think these would have worked better on the card back and then had the action shots on the card front. This, even though this probably, you know, using the 1991 Skybox model, or 90 Skybox model, this would have worked better on the back with these on the front. Either way, doing the combination would have been the best move. But the way that the cards come across, it's an interesting set. For me, I encountered these, you know, at 1992. I had a number of cards that I'd ended up with, and I always had a lot of appreciation for what they were. The set itself isn't all that exciting. I mean, it's basically a color band at the bottom with the team name, and then the name up here. Basically about all you need. Nothing very fancy. You know, what do you expect from Lime Rock is kind of the situation. And it's just the three teams. Now, fortunately for me, I wasn't trying to pursue the cards. I ended up with a few, so I also had the football cards as well. So I had a more varied array of them. But here the big problem with opening a box is the fact that the set is so small and there are a lot of packs in here. Instead of doing 12 card packs, if they'd done like 6 card packs, then they could have stretched it out a bit more. I got 6 sets. So this is one set, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 complete sets. And with these, I've got a lot of cards where I have a whole bunch of extras. So right here with Lynn Marie, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 additional. And that's not even the most ridiculous of them all. There are a couple that I only got 6 of, but there are so many of these doubles that I have. And so, unfortunately, when you open up a box, you just get tons and 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 tons of cards. I have 6 sets, and I have close to an additional probably 3 in here as well. If I got 2 boxes, I would probably have 15 sets out of it. And so the only reason at this point to pursue it is to actually hunt these down, and then you got to figure out what to do with the rest of the cards because it's a little tiny set. You get through the set in no time. So the football box is better, and I'll do that in a separate review. But because they have a lot more teams, and so they have a lot more cards, so it's spread out a bit more. For me, this was fun to go through and find out, because I'd never opened any packs at the time. I just ended up with cards. That's what it was like in the Junk Wax era, is the fact that there was so many cards that were just extra cards laying around, and as you can tell from here, it was easy for there to be way too many of these, and they just kind of migrate around because nobody needs them, nobody wants them. And so this was the first time I'd ever opened packs of the. I don't even remember seeing the packs in stores. They were probably there, I just didn't notice them. And so that for me was the experience. It was getting the opportunity to find out what it's like to open the packs, and it was also the opportunity to try for these. I did not succeed. So that's the only. I won't say the only negative. The fact that I have so many sets. I now have 6 complete sets and so many doubles. Now I got to figure out where to store them is kind of what it comes down to. But it was neat, and I'm glad that Lime Rock did do this for the dance team members in basketball. But yeah, really, there's not much else to say. That's the way that this box went. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.